She was somebody's daughter, somebody's friend, someone who built her dreams with every breath, whom others could depend. This is our first time seeing each other because of the pandemic. We got tested and all that, and to be able to sit side by side and sing it it means a lot because it feels like it's solidified all of a sudden. And like I felt the power of what we're saying, just in a human and really grounded way.
Yeah, it takes people to, go out of their comfort zone and put stuff out like this for people to be able to resonate with. And I feel like it's gonna, to me, stand the test of time when it comes down to certain records. And
I agree. Also the comfort zone thing too. I remember I was so nervous to message you about this song because I was like, I don't know if it's appropriate to like message about this right now. It's so charged, and you were so awesome about it. And this song has taught me to speak out and not be so nervous to be wrong. Like just speak the heart. And you said it from the beginning. You're like, it's about humanity. Yeah.
It's from that standpoint of you even bringing me forward to even write on this song. I was in from the beginning. As soon as you played it, I was like, this is sounding excellent. I really enjoy this. Point and being able to carve the song out of the tension is something that for me will always be. I always think, that was a great moment. And knowing that we have the donation side as well that we've been working on, that just all the people involved on that. So massive thank you to everyone who's done every little thing, from down to the smallest to the largest. It's a people's thing where people come together to do great things, and that's how anything to do with change always starts from this very smallest thing. So if you've gone out and done anything as part of a change, then you're moving in the right direction.
Amen. You brought a depth to the song that I don't think I could have brought on my own. Your perspective of like, why doesn't everybody scream, and how this has been told so many times, this story of this pain. And then you brought in, I want to talk and reference the song Strange Fruit, and you referenced Nina Simone's version, and it's just like that chorus, blood on leaves falling like autumn. Her story's been told 1,000 times. Why doesn't everybody scream? Isn't, for anyone listening, that's so, it's just 4 sentences, but it's like, it says everything we need to say.
Blood on leaves falling like autumn. Her story has been told 1,000 times. Why doesn't everybody scream?
A song like this had to be charged in the right way, and going back to the greats who have done such amazing things in music, that they spoke out at a time when there was huge civil unrest, civil rights movements were happening, and to be able to channel some of that energy into this as something that I just feel is something that people can take time to, but then look back when they go back to this time, that people were making actual music which was representing the time. And I feel like the song represents the time.
Yeah, me too. And we hope that we pay homage to Billie Holiday and all the risks that she put her life into to sing Strange Fruit. And us honoring her through the course of this song. We hope that comes through.
In writing and singing this song, I definitely feel like I've had a reality check, as in being able to look at myself and what I'm doing and what am I trying to do for what environment am I creating around myself, which is still being able to push the agenda of equality, and knowing that it takes many different people to do different things. It's like Nina Simone could sing a record, but Sam Cooke sang when a change will come. It's everyone has their own way of doing it, and I just feel like this really has kind of cemented a style of how I would want to approach a record, which has such meaning.
That's beautiful. In February 2021, right now, we're seeing an increase of violence against Asian Americans, and that's been really hard. It's been really hard to see, and as I'm learning to speak out as an Asian woman for Black populations, to be able to sing this together adds a depth, because unfortunately both of our communities have known a pain that I wish we didn't have to know. And this is also like setting an artistic example of solidarity, because I think people tend to forget who or what the true problem is, and they start fighting each other when the issue is actually looking up and seeing who's like benefiting from us being divided.
I agree from the sense of a Black man and an Asian woman coming together to write something and to be at this particular time just shows how wide the world can be, but the story and the journey and the pain is pretty much centered. And knowing that deep down beneath all of whatever people want to see is that everyone has a heart, everyone has a brain, they all have these same senses to touch and wants those. And it's never to forget who you are, but it's also it's for people to look past, look further than that. It's never to forget, it's just to be able to, for something to look further. And I think we're just living in a time where now that I'm hoping that as each generation keeps coming through, that more and more and more of them spawn to be able to just think in a different way, and then ultimately it will be one day that those little ones will be the ones in charge, or near enough to be in charge, to have a voice, to have an opinion, because I feel like every generation has to just knock down their building block. It might be different to the one that was 50 to 60 years ago, but every generation has a building block to knock down.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, life is like a set of contradictions, and you were saying like we have to like remember who we are, but also look beyond who we are, and I think that's really powerful. Yeah, and I heard this this African activist, she's like 17, and she was saying, Larai is her name, and she said, imagine in the future when identity is no longer the issue that we're fighting, because we'll have overcome all these issues of identity, and we're taking on the challenge of environmental justice or stuff like that. And that's a really nice idea. Like, that'd be cool for your kids to not have to think about that. And who knows when that will come, but we got a lot of work to do.
A lot of work to do.